Hi, I'm Rachel Archelaus, and I I live, breathe, and teach alignment for my livelihood, for my alivehood. I even have a shirt that says, "Let your vibration do the work." And so I am dedicated, devoted to alignment, to feeling good, to living in the vibration of what I want. And I help other people do that, like for a living. And I have a dirty little secret. I cannot have one of those fancy morning routines that everybody talks about. It is all over the place. I watch so many YouTubers who have these like beautiful aesthetic morning routines, these billionaires morning routines. Everybody's got a morning routine. And you know what my morning routine is? I get out of bed at like 9 o'clock and I roll with my hood up into my office and have some tea and I have some water and I watch YouTube for 2 hours. And that is what I do. If Eric knows, my partner, that if he wants to go anywhere early-ish on the weekend, he needs to tell me when we're leaving, and I need to know that I can wake up at 9 and then leave nowhere before 11. So I need my 2 hours of like zone out, wake up, let my brain turn on time. Not only that, I can't then just like, okay, here we go. Like I can't like then do all of the alignment things that I do during the day all at once. And it made me think, am I missing something? Am I missing this fantastical, amazing thing that's gonna like catapult my life into complete stardom and success and millions of dollars will rain down on me if I could just have a morning routine? So let's try. And I can tell you I've already filmed my attempt, and you will be shocked and appalled by my efforts, and I will leave it at that and let you watch my humble attempt at having a morning routine, and I'll meet you back here in a couple minutes. Hello friends, I'm Rachel Archelaus and I am a late night lover. This idea of having a morning routine, as lovely as it is, has never worked for me because I suck in the morning. I like to get out of bed late. I cannot think for myself that early. And so I am attempting now this week to do things still not crack of dawn early, but early-ish. It's like 10:30. I'm out walking. Usually I walk at 5 o'clock. So we're going to put all the stuff I do together in one chunk as early as I can, see if that makes a difference. So I'm going to meditate, I'm going to do my journaling, I'm going to walk, I'm going to do a little stretching, whatever else I can think of that I usually do, because see, it's too early for me to think about it all right now. We're going to see what effect it has. Why do I love such a long ramp in the morning? Because I'm so sensitive. I feel like everything sounds louder right now, like the motorcycles and the train and the helicopters, like they're all louder and they're just more noticeable. And listening to certain things, I've been listening to my friends' messages, like they feel more powerful. Like everything just feels like ramped up a notch. And so I think that's definitely something I've learned about being neurodivergent, is that sometimes you need rituals, you need buffer times, you need, it's why I hate taking a shower in the morning. I don't even like putting different clothes on in the morning because it's like loud. It is like the water on my skin it's painful sometimes. It's like shocking. It's shocking. So yeah, anyway, I mean, it's pretty if you look past the fence. And I'm enjoying being outside. I'm enjoying moving, but I definitely understand why I probably do the thing that I do in the morning. I'm cheating. I had to. I need a snack. I needed a buffer. But we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Okay, so meditation was okay. I was a little distracted, but it's always nice and relaxing and comforting. And I did the first part of my journaling, which is like, how do I want to feel today, and what is getting ready for me? What am I valuing right now? And a lot of it is like love and creativity and that kind of stuff. And so I did my intuitive art. I started the year really, really happy with my exercise and my diet. I was focusing on getting more protein in because I always feel better when I do, but it's not like a habit necessarily. It's become more so for sure, but I was focusing on it, and I'm feeling really good and strong and still eating carbs. Like, by no means was this like a radical change. I was just focusing on getting enough protein every day, and it was feeling good. And I was exercising a lot, but in a really wonderful way. I loved it. But due to like having oral surgery, which I couldn't exercise after immediately, and having COVID, which made me really tired, and just certain things, traveling, I really got out of the routine, like big time. And so my drawing today was like, what will happen if I start that up again, doing my exercise and focusing on my diet? And I got this wonderful egg here, which is funny because I'm allergic to eggs, which I'm finding out. But all of it matches up with what I'm wanting. There is unconditional love in there. There's joy. There is creative alignment. There is grounding. And it's so funny because my creative alignment is in this drawing that I did yesterday. It's just, it all comes together, right? Like when you focus on yourself, you just realize how everything is so interconnected and how you are the center of your universe for sure. So it's a go for the exercise and the diet. It's a go to focus on that. And so I'll be incorporating that into my daily routine, my morning routine this week, it is not morning anymore. You guys, I can't even lie to you. It is 2:13 p.m. Sorry, but this is the best I can do. At least for day one, right? I'm going to continue with this. I still have my inspired actions for the day and epiphanies and calibration to do. If you don't know, this is a journal that I created. It's available on Amazon. It is called the Daily Alignment Journal. Feeling validated by my intuitive art, feeling excited about exercising again. And I even realized I could use my exercise time as a way to watch YouTube. So I could do and that's what I used to do as well. I would have my exercise like moves, right, on the screen, but then on another screen have my YouTube videos and listen to that as I did my work. So I'm going to try that, and I think that will help me get everything I want done in a concise way. So I will continue on to finish my journaling. Well, I guess the last step to a morning routine, even though it is 2:32 p.m., is to take a shower. So, or get ready for the day. And obviously, I have not done that yet. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start my day. But I have to say, well, I guess I'll give you final thoughts after I'm cleaned up. Okay, bye. Hello. I am ready, and it is 3:10 p.m. And you know what? that's okay. It was day one, and typically I wouldn't be, I wouldn't have done all the things I've done until like 6:30. And here's a train. Do I feel more put together? Maybe. I'm glad that I did all the things that I did. I'm glad I meditated and journaled and did intuitive art. It did help me feel focused, and that is what I want to feel today, focused and clear. So it's helping me achieve that, and for that I'm really grateful. And the inspired actions I put in my journal, it's not what I had on my to-do list, like my bigger list. And so I like that because it's helping me feel into what I really want to do today, which is great. I love that. So yeah, right now I'm actually going to go and buy a birthday present for my dad, and then I will come back and do the things on my list, and I'm feeling good. So the other thing that I guess got in my way today, if you want to call it that, is that I just kept naturally going into work things, which I like about myself. I like that I like to work. I like to do things when I'm inspired to do them. And so it doesn't bother me that this took longer, because I was like, I found a piece of software that I wanted to use, and I did other things, random things. It promoted stuff. So I'm okay with that, and I'll just see over the next few days if that changes and if I'm able to focus in a bigger block of time on alignment, or if that's even necessary. So this is just like a really big experiment, and we'll see what tomorrow holds.
Hello. It's like 9:40, and I stayed up until 2 reading a book. This is how I wake up. So you can see there's Bucky on my butt, there's Baby, and here's Toopy, and we're all just best friends. But they make it very hard to get up because they're so comfortable. I'm very comfortable too.
Hello, my friends. It's like 4 o'clock, and I am sitting on the couch watching a Mia Maples video, eating the first edible version of a gluten-free Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. This is called Rhino Buns because they're like little cinnamon buns, and it is so delicious. And after this, I'm going to take a walk, but my alignment today was my live stream. I'm channeling, it's amazing, and I really didn't feel the need for anything else. And so, while I may write in my journal and everything, I might do it all when I get back from my walk. But I think the reason why I'm like terrible at having these like set routines is because I do only what I love. It's true. I do. And so like having these like little challenges for myself, though I am the one that make them up, like I'm interested in seeing what would happen. It's just like I can't make myself do something I'm not into. So that's where we are today. I'm on my walk. I don't know what time it is, but it's probably like 4:30, 4:40, but feels good. Definitely wanted to get this in today, and I'm feeling like a clear drive, like a clarity of focus, which feels really good. And focus and clarity have been on my list of how I want to feel today for a while, so that's exciting. I'm feeling it like big time, so yay. Hello. So I did things out of order today. I did my journaling already. I did my meditating after I started my journaling, and now I'm on a walk, and I have to say, this is what works for me today. I'll give you my final thoughts when I get back, but yeah, I do have some. Okay, I have a lot to say. First of all, I looked up where did this idea of a morning routine come from, and apparently it is Benjamin Franklin. Now that makes sense, right? He did a lot in terms of kind of like lifestyle hacking and how to win and influence people. That's not his book, but he did that. And he apparently saw the benefit of being having an optimistic outlook on the day. Well, I have that checked off. I have that. I'm an optimistic person. It takes a lot for me to be pessimistic. So I do wake up like that. So I guess I'm already done, which is good because as you saw, I failed miserably at having a morning routine. So the other thing is, I think there is some pressure to try and be the most productive version of yourself. And I like to say I'm efficient. I can get a lot done in a very short amount of time if I wait until I'm aligned, if I wait until the energy has already kind of done the work for me. And so I accomplish a lot in a very short amount of time. Therefore, I don't feel the need to pack all of my alignment stuff into a short burst in the beginning of my day in order to be productive throughout the day, because I'm productive regardless. So that's number 2. Number 3 is I am a neurodivergent person. I have a neurodivergent brain, and that comes with some special needs that I have, which include the ability to wake up slowly over a long period of time. And I need a lot of sleep because I don't get very good sleep. I wake up a lot at night. I have a harder time falling asleep sometimes. And I have a lot of sensory issues. I'm very overstimulated by very little things. Luckily, I work for myself and I can build a life around those things. But even if you don't work for yourself and you're watching this video and you're relating to this, maybe it's time to reevaluate your schedule and to see, how can I be kinder to myself? How can I work with my own natural rhythms in a better way? And actually, one of those things is coming up for me right now, because when I did my intuitive art today in my journal, I asked, how can I feel clearer? Because that is something I'm always looking for. I can feel a little scattered, to be honest, which, looking at my day, you're probably like, duh, I can totally tell why. But I drew, not intentionally, of course, but I drew this house of alignment and intuition and ease. And it got me thinking about my schedule. I know that I perform best mentally between 2 or 3 and 11 p.m. That is my ideal work zone. I really only feel like I just woke up and it's 2:51 right now. So, it's not that dramatic. I don't feel like I just woke up, but in terms of optimal brain focus power, it's right now. And my partner gets off work between 5 and 7. And usually I just default to, kind of meeting up with him whenever he's done. And I don't need to do that. And he's never asked me to do that. And he's very, very supportive of whatever schedule I want for myself. And I think it's really time that I took it. I am going to make myself some business hours, which isn't revolutionary for me. And I'm going to put them on my door and say that I'm going to work until 7 o'clock for 3 days a week. And I'm going to work until 9 o'clock 2 days a week. And now that's important because usually he has a game until 9 o'clock 2 days a week. And sometimes it gets canceled, and then I just kind of give up whatever I was planning to do to hang out with him. And again, he's never asked me to do that. He's very supportive of my work, but it's just, I'm so kind of wishy-washy about it that I just default to that. And I don't need to do that. And I think it would really benefit me to have hours that I respect, because I have a lot that I want to get done. And there is some of it that I just never get to, like mostly my writing work, which is really, really important to me. So the biggest thing that I've learned through trying to have a morning routine and failing miserably is that I just need to respect my natural hours more, and like just put it out there that this is when I'm going to be working or focusing or doing whatever it is that I choose to do within that time. And you know, I also really do like the idea of accomplishing those alignment tasks before like 2 or 3 p.m. It's been really nice to get all ready and then just kind of sit down and be like, okay, even though it's 3 or 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, now I did the things and I have this great momentum. Now, I think there's also a benefit to scattering it throughout your day so that you're reminding yourself of your vibrational health and status. But I will do that anyway, just because that's what I'm all about. I'm all focused on that. So yeah, this is what I've learned from trying to force myself to be a wholly different person, and I think I got a lot out of it. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, share it if you want to with your neurodivergent pals and say, hey, look, somebody understands you. And subscribe. I would love to hang out with you some more. Okay, bye.